Here I'm gonna show you something which is in studio version. Here what we're gonna do, we are gonna cut out this character and then delete all the things in the background, and we can put this character anywhere we want. That's really easy in Fusion tab. What you need to do, select median 1, shift command, and here what we're gonna do is we go click magic mask. See, select magic mask, and here what we're gonna do, if we select magic mask, as soon as we go to the subject, that brings this little selector. So here I would just do a rough selection of the subject just around their body, you know, just to make sure that everything is selected. And now you can see that the subject is selected, but I can also see there's also something else here selected. So I will just go to negative here, select this just to get this out. Yep. You can also see something else is selected here, so I just select, so I don't want all of this. And here what you want to do, so you can see that our subject is selected and that the background is gone. Yep. Here what you want to do, you can also do it better. And if you go refine range, so that gives more refined video, so the edges would be more softer, but then it's also a bit taxing on your system. Now we have to track this track throughout the entire video. So what we want to do is, we were doing, you know, the forward tracking, but here I see that I started, it was my mistake, I started from the middle of the clip. So there is an option called front and back tracking. So it would track all the way to the front, you know, and then later it would track all the way to the back. So because this is a long clip, I shouldn't have done it on a long clip. It's gonna take a while. So let's cut to a point where it's already done. So now you can see that as soon as it tracked all the way in the front, now it's tracking all the way to the back. It is of course not perfect. If you really want to do perfect, then you have to go frame by frame and track frame by frame, but it does the job. So here I can see that the subject is cut out. Now I can put the subject anywhere I want. So you can see that the subject jumped from one video to another. What we can also do is, I will just make a copy of it. So Option or Alt and then drag it down. So now you can make duplicate copy, and here what we're gonna do, here we're gonna delete this magic mask. So what we have now is a transparent layer of all the background, just the subject is here, and here we have the entire video. So now what we can do, I can just bring this text here. So text, I would just write down. I think I did the other way around. Yes, that was my mistake, so you can really learn from it. So what I did was this, the video which was not cropped out, that should be all the way at the bottom. So this video should be at the top. So it almost looks like first is this cropped out image, and then we have the text. Text behind the, so there's text behind the object effect, and you can just do it like this. And then I can drag the main clip here. So it almost looks like, let's do full screen. Yeah, the text is behind the object. What you can also do usually is that, you know how you might have seen all those cutouts, you can just play another video. Just drag this subject here and just play another video. This video is a bit lagging, maybe here. And you can change the size and, you know, drag this anywhere. Change the size or so. So yeah, that's really cool, and it's just available in Resolve. But yeah, the text behind the object is one of my favorite effects because I use that in my reels as well, and it's super easy to do. It is a little bit taxing on the system because you can sometimes see that it doesn't go at 23.976 frames per second. But yeah, in the end, it's really nice. Once you render it, export it, then it does a really good job. So that was a brief introduction about Fusion. There are thousands and thousands of effects. There are so many crazy things what you can do in this page. If you really want to learn about it, just DM me or put it in the discussions. Maybe I can give you a link of some other YouTuber or some other course which is available about Fusion now. But if you really want me to make a course about it, I'm happy to do so as well. So yeah, that was Fusion. And now we go to the last section of DaVinci Resolve, how to export high quality videos. Let's go.